Right here's something I meant to tell you guys when I was changing the hatches about the butyl tape on the hinges and stuff. This is how you stop the rot. This is what the secret right here to getting rid of your rot. Take your hinges and stuff. Anytime you pass a screw through the boat, it ought to have this butyl tape on here. It comes in a roll. Peel it off, and you make like a gasket area in between the boat and the hinge, so no water can penetrate it. And I'll show you another little secret. Once you get them taped up like that, you take a little piece of butyl tape and roll it up. And before you put a screw in, or this is how I do it. I hope this is right. Y'all tell me on there if it's not right, if you got a better way to do it. But this seems to work really good. Anywhere I've got this on here, I have not had any water penetration. If anybody knows how to get this open, I'd be appreciative too. That's me. I'm a little, what's the word I'm looking for?
Challenged.
Challenged. That's very kind. But yeah, I wrap a little piece around the head of the screw, so when you put it in, it squeezes up around the screw and seals the screw off in the hinge, so no water gets in from the top either. And it makes a really, really good seal. And it lasts for almost ever. I hadn't replaced any yet. Unless I'm taking stuff apart, I always put new in when I take stuff apart. But that's the ticket on the butyl tape. While we were down at the boat changing the hatches, I noticed that the window on the port side had separated a little bit in the corners from the boat, and I didn't like that, so I decided we would go back down and we'd reseat that window with new caulk around it and everything. So my son went down with me. Well, actually, the whole family went down. We went down. This is New Year's. And we went down, got a place for New Year's, spent New Year's in Georgetown, and rode up to the boat and spent the day changing that window out and putting new sealing in it. And that's what we done. And we had some extra time once we got that done. My son's got a CRV, Honda CRV on steroids, so we actually took it out four-wheeling a little bit while we were down there. It was a pretty fun weekend. Well, first thing we had to do was that slip behind us there is my slip, and we were bow in to the slip, and the port side would have been out the water, and we'd had to bump the dinghy up and stand on a dinghy tied to the side of the boat trying to change a window. So we grabbed it by the ropes and pulled it out around the end of the dock there and put it on the T head, and then started working on this window, getting it out and changing it out, getting new sealant put around it. It took us, I don't know, about probably 3 hours to knock that out and get it back in. And I taped it up and held it in place until we got it sealed up, and the sealant had um, got hard enough to hold the window in. And I went back the next day and checked on it. It's kind of boring, but it's something you got to do, and we got it done. Yeah, after we got the boat done, winded back in and everything, we decided we'd take off and see how this CRV did out in the woods. And we found some state land down the road there that had some trails out through there, and we had a great time. And blow off some steam after all that work. We decided we needed some time to go and check out the woods for a little bit. It was freezing cold, so we couldn't go sailing that day. It was too cold for us, so we went playing in the woods. So yeah, it was pretty neat.